Alright, so today it's Foundation Friday. This is where I try out a new foundation every single Friday on my channel, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I actually recently did my favorite foundations for dry skin, so I'll link that in the eye and down below if you missed it. If you don't have dry skin, I also have my favorites for oily skin and for acne that I did before I went on Accutane. So one of my favorite sites for good cheap makeup is Shop Miss A. Not sponsored, but sometimes I just scroll in there and like see what's new, and I saw this foundation on there and I was so intrigued because this is $1.88. $1.88 foundation. Side note, they have bomb lashes for $1. They have some really good makeup products on there. The AOA brand is the way to go. That's like their good line. I do have a video testing out a bunch of makeup from their site as well. But this foundation retails for, like I said, $1.88. It has 0.64 ounces of product, so not a full ounce, but even if you had a full ounce, I mean, it'd be about $3. It comes in 15 shades. I have the two lightest shades that I'll be swatching for you, 301 and 302. But just be aware that when you're looking on the listing there, I'll have all three listings linked down below, but they have separate ones for light shades, medium shades, and deep shades. So there's 3 separate listings, so if you only see a few shades on the page, that's why. But it says this lightweight natural formula leaves a gorgeous satin finish. Start with a few drops all over the skin. To build more coverage, add more drops and continue blending. These foundations are also so easy to mix and match 2 shades to get the perfect color for you all year long. That's funny, I actually didn't even read that, but I talked about that in the demo part of the video. Since these are so affordable, you could just buy a couple shades and mix them to get your perfect shade. Vegan, cruelty-free, and paraben-free. So I'm gonna start swatches here so we can see what the 2 lightest shades look like compared to some of my other foundations. Alright, so here are a few swatches. Right here is the lightest shade of the AOA foundation in 301 Porcelain. Next over is the next shade up in the AOA foundation, 302 Fair Ivory. So as you can see, there's quite a big shade jump between here, but there's only 15 shades and you could always mix the 2. So this is actually a lot lighter than a lot of lightest shades of even high-end foundation lines. Laura Mercier. Next over is the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation in the shade Aberdeen. This was a Foundation Friday recently. Next over is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in Wide 215. Joa Truly Yours Foundation in lighter shade 110 Porcelain. And a Koki Full Coverage Matte Foundation in 10W. If you're excited for Foundation Friday and you enjoy while you're watching, you can give this a thumbs up. If you're new here, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can subscribe if you want to stick around, and make sure your bell notification is turned on so you get notified when I upload. You can also follow me on all my social media at Taylor Wynn. I feel like I'm forgetting to film a crucial part of this video. Did the intro. Okay, I think we're good. My mic on? Woo! Okay, mic's on. Guess we're good. Okay, so it is 8:24 in the morning when we're starting this. I need to change my background. It's November 20th when I'm filming this, but still, we gotta get in the Christmas spirit here. Okay, so I have the 2 lightest shades here, 301 Porcelain and 302 Fair Ivory. I have not done swatches yet, so I'm not sure which one I'm gonna be. I have a feeling I'm gonna be like a mix of these 2. This one might be too light, this one might be too dark, but the undertone looks really pretty in this one. So buildable satin finish. Packaging feels nice for being $1.88. It's like a glass bottle. I'm gonna give both of these a shake here. I am gonna be washing all my foundation brushes, hopefully today, so I'm just using this one by BH Cosmetics. Normally I use a Sigma brush, but this is the BH Cosmetics number 2. Okay, yeah, 301 I think is gonna be too light, but here's 301 and then here's 302. I'm doing kind of big swatches because I'm just gonna mix these on my face. So let's just go ahead and start mixing this on my face. It does say buildable satin finish. Ooh, it's kind of reminding me of the Joa Truly Yours. Feels a little bit more like the Maybelline Dream Liquid, like a little bit more airy almost. Off of that amount with the first layer, I got about light coverage, but we are going to try and build this up because it's buildable. Looks nice. It's sitting on the skin just like skin. It does look like a satin finish. First I'm going to go in with the same amount on the other side with the sponge before I kind of build that up. Just kind of mix it on my face here. By the way, while we are just blending and not talking, just a reminder, the limited edition Jolly as Heck t-shirts are available right now. I'll pop it in right here. International shipping is available. They're limited stock only, so I'm not going to be restocking. Super cute if you want like a festive kind of shirt, but you also love black. With the sponge, it looks like about the same coverage, maybe even a little bit better coverage. Right now it's looking really pretty. It does look like a satin finish. This side looks a little slightly more matte. I feel like you could do brush or sponge with this one. Foundation in the hair. I'm curious to see how this one builds because it does say it's buildable. So I'm gonna go in with my brush first and just use that concoction that I already mixed. These are just the 2 shades mixed. And try and build this up. I mostly like to focus on my scarring right here where I want more coverage when I build a foundation up. I usually don't bring it like right around my nose where I get creasing and stuff. I just like to apply it right where I want the most coverage. I feel like I get a better finish with a sponge. Okay, so it's building. It's not building to full coverage, but it is building. I would say we're at medium coverage now. I can still see some stuff coming through, but overall it looks like nice coverage. It's covering all of my redness. If you like foundations where your freckles and stuff still come through, but you still have that coverage, if that makes sense, like it's covering the things that you want covered, but it still looks like skin, this is that kind of finish. Okay, that looks pretty nice on my forehead. I'm excited to see what this looks like in natural lighting because lately foundations in here have actually been looking worse than in natural lighting for me. So I feel like because I like it in here, I'm probably gonna love it in natural lighting. I'm liking this. I mean, not even for like a $2 foundation, but just for any foundation. I don't like to rate products based on their price point because makeup is makeup. So I don't think this is good for a $2 foundation. Right now, it just looks like a good foundation. Sometimes foundations that are $5 look better than foundations that are $45. So it just totally depends. You can't judge a book by its cover, you know? I would have to mix these two shades. I'm definitely not one or the other. So since there's only 15 shades and it's $2, what you could always do is buy the lightest shade or buy a lighter shade and then buy what you think might be your shade or a darker shade and then just kind of mix the two to create the perfect shade for you. All right, so right now it's 8:36. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then we'll be back. I'm gonna do a shot in natural lighting and we'll do a flash test. All right, so it's now 9:04, but we're calling the check-in time 8:40. You guys, I looked at it in natural lighting and it looks so beautiful. I'm so excited to go show you what it looks like in natural lighting. It looks even better. Right now, I am friggin' loving this. It looks beautiful. Hopefully this wears well throughout the day and doesn't break me out. It is vegan and it is cruelty-free as well, so that's a double bonus. Yeah, I'm just kind of like blown away right now. It looks really beautiful. So for the makeup on the rest of my face, for contour, I used the Nabla palette right here. The shade is Gotham. That's the one I used. Blush, ColourPop Frisky Business. For a highlight, I first put on the Essence Pure Nude Highlight in 10 Be My Highlight. And then I put on this Jouer one. I think this was limited edition, but this was so pretty. This is Molten Glow. And I just added a tiny bit right there. I forgot how much I love this lip liner. This is like the perfect nude shade if you're around my skin tone. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Lip in Nonstop Nude. So nice. And then I topped off with CoverGirl 900 Liquid Lipstick. And I love this nude combo. I need to keep this out. Random shout out to NARS because I've been trying their eyeliners the last few days, like just reaching for them more, and they're bomb. They're super pigmented, especially for the waterline. They just stay on the waterline so well and they last amazing and they're creamy and super pigmented. So I have the white one on my waterline and then the black one I just like smudged up here. Let's go see what this looks like in natural lighting and do a flash test. Okay, so here we are in natural lighting in front of the window and I just opened up my blinds and it is the most beautiful day today. What the heck? It is so sunny and like everything's so crisp. Didn't realize it was sunny. Sometimes I'm like in my house for so long and in this room with the darkness that I have no idea what the outside world is like, you know? Like I said, it looks friggin' beautiful in natural lighting. It does look a little bit more dewy, but I would say it's just like a true satin finish. I think my forehead looks great. Like I love this amount of dew. It's looking really good everywhere. Like it looks good around my nose, around my pores, around my lips. So here we are up close. Oh, that Jouer highlight is so pretty. I love the coverage. I think you can build it up. I still don't think it's total full coverage, but I think we got like high medium coverage. And I love how it's looking on my forehead now. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those that wears better throughout the day. Like it kind of like warms up to my skin, hopefully, because it just has that look to it. I don't know, there's something about it. It looks so beautiful. I am so pleasantly surprised right now. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I didn't even say what eyeshadow palette I used, did I? And I really liked it, so let me show you. Okay, I'm just like squatting down right now, but this palette is so nice. This is the new LA Girl eyeshadow, it just says eyeshadow palette. I just went in with that shade on the lid, which is beautiful, the shade Unique, and it is very unique. It's like a kind of like sandy metallic shade. Here's the other shades. I just went in with some of the matte ones, and everything was super pigmented and just beautiful. Love the formula of these. But anyways, let's do a flash test. Looks good in flash. Looks like there is no flashback whatsoever. It looks nice and soft. I think this shade combo actually matches me like perfectly. Hopefully this wears well throughout the day. But I'll see you guys in a few hours back in natural lighting. Okay, so it's now 2:50, so the foundation's been on for a little over 6 hours. I haven't looked at my face at all, so let's see how we're looking. It does look a bit makeup-y now. Maybe I would powder like around my nose area next time. I probably wouldn't powder my forehead because I like that amount of dew, but I might powder around my pores a little bit. It looks like on my chin it's breaking down a little bit, but overall it still looks good. Just like looking at my face from farther away. It's only when I'm like really up close today I'm noticing more, obviously, but it's not bad at all. So I think for 6 hours it still looks really good. It just looks like it's breaking down a tiny bit right here. I'm getting a little bit of upper lip creasing, not bad. This is kind of like an average amount for me. I would say right now, 6 hours in, we're still looking pretty good. If you had oily skin, you'll probably have to powder your whole face with this one. But right now, I'm still liking it. I think it looks really pretty. So I'll see you guys at the end of the night. Okay guys, so it's now 5:38, so the foundation's been on for 9 hours. Normally I do 10-hour wear test, but I'm gonna call this one a wrap, just an hour early because I have some things I wanna do. I need to work out. I'm in my bathroom right now because I think the lighting is better in here for the final check-in than in my filming room. For being on for 9 hours, it's looking pretty good. There's like a couple things I noticed, like it's separating a bit right here. It definitely looks a little bit makeup-y in certain parts of my face. Like it doesn't look absolutely flawless. Overall, I do like it. Like I think it looks good. I would wear it again. I would wear it on its own again. I like the shades mixed. I like the undertone. And every time I've looked at my face throughout the day today, I do like how my skin looks. And I feel like if this one looks this good without anything else, like without primers or powders or anything, I feel like I can probably make this look really nice. I'm gonna try and put on a smoothing primer underneath. I think I would powder a little bit around my pores just using like the e.l.f. blurring powder or the e.l.f. matte powder. And then I would spray my whole face with the setting spray. I think it's worth giving it a go. I mean, it's $2, so if you can find a shade that you think will match you, or you can mix a couple, hopefully this one doesn't break me out. This is better than a lot of high-end foundations I've tried, so I'm liking it. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think if you try this foundation, how it wears on your skin, what skin type you have and everything. But if you enjoyed this foundation Friday, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.